This recipe is an everyday dish that's made in the north of India and Pakistan. It's super easy to make and it happens to be both vegan and gluten-free. You can use shop-bought Chana masala or you can grind your own like I'm doing here. So it's basically just a cardamom, a cinnamon and cloves. So grind it until it's a fine powder, and if there are any larger pieces remaining you can just remove those, as you'll only need a teaspoon for this recipe. Next step is to measure out all of your spices and have them ready. On to the actual cooking now. So we need to heat our saucepan over a medium to high heat, and once that's warm then we need to add in our cooking oil. In my case I'm using olive oil. Once that's nice and hot we then add in the onions. So we're going to cook the onions in the oil for a few minutes until they become a golden colour. At that point we add the cumin seeds. Fry the cumin seeds for a minute or so and then add a teaspoon of garlic paste. Continue to cook for a further minute. Next, add in the spices and just cook for a couple of minutes or so. Keep stirring to prevent any sticking. If you find the mixture is getting too dry at this point, you can add a tablespoon of water. Now add the pureed tomatoes and continue to stir as the liquid cooks down. As the liquid reduces, add in the ginger and just cook for another minute. Add in the diced potatoes and continue stirring. As you're cooking the potatoes, you might find the sauce has become quite dry now, so feel free to add in a tablespoon or two of water at this point. Right, the potatoes have had a head start now since they should have been cooking for about 5, 6, 7 minutes. Next up we add the chickpeas and give everything a good stir. Continue stirring and cooking for another minute or two on medium to high heat, and then add 2.5 cups of water. Now it should be more or less enough to immerse the vegetables, and you need to bring that to a boil. Once the sauce is boiling, turn the heat right down to the lowest setting. Put a lid on the saucepan and simmer for about 10 to 12 minutes, or as long as it takes to fully cook the potatoes. Last step now, transfer your chickpeas chickpea curry or your chana masala into a serving dish and just garnish with fresh chopped cilantro. And if you like a little bit of tanginess in your curry, I recommend a teaspoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice just to finish the dish off. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. Thank you for watching.